In this video, we're going to go over the top 6 solar stocks that you should take a look at right now. The demand for solar has been exploding, and the need for green and efficient energy sources has been expanding at a massive rate. With the new political climate, this need for solar is only going to grow. And JP Morgan believes that alternative energy stocks have a lot of upside moving forward, and there's a lot of bold predictions that announced wind and solar could actually overtake gas and coal by 2024. And in this video today, we're going to take a look at 6 different companies, all within the solar space, that may have some potential upside as the demand with the new presidency is going to shift resources towards the solar industry. All of these companies are generating revenue right now. They're posting some net income numbers, and we're talking about companies who are already in operations. We're not going to go any stocks that are kind of pre-revenue or haven't really yet actually developed a product or a service. We're not going to focus on any prototypes. We're going to focus on real solar companies that are actually generating some revenue today in the solar field that are poised to see some growth if the solar industry as a whole continues to grow at a fast rate. If you're new here, I am the Gen Z investor. Every single day we talk about the stock market. We go over different stocks you can buy and sell within a nice portfolio. We talk about some dividend stocks and some growth stocks. And primarily today, we're going to talk about the solar sector and the high growth potential it has moving forward. So please hit that like button and subscribe. The first stock we're going to take a look at today is GNRC Holdings, ticker GNRC, currently trading at $220 a share. They're up 133% this year on an absolute massive run-up with a market cap of $13 billion and a forward PE of 34. If we take a look at this company, they are also kind of poised within the storage sector in the solar industry. It's nice that we have solar panels on your roof or on top of buildings or in fields, but you have to store that energy for the times where the sun is not out, and that is where GNRC comes in. They sell power generation equipment and energy storage systems, as well as other products for both residential and commercial and even industrial usage. From their latest quarterly report, they had an all-time record high. They saw net sales increase 17%, and their residential product sales increase over 37%. So this company has posted a strong quarter. They're continuing to grow at a massive rate, and this storage facility, this storage of energy products are only going to grow in demand as the overall solar industry continues to grow and as more people adopt solar into their everyday lives and as more businesses shift towards the usage of green energy. And if we take a look, the company has seen a beautiful income statement growth. Total revenue year over the past 5 years continues to grow. Over the past 12 months, they brought in $2.3 billion of revenue. And if we take a look at the chart, each and every year surpassing the previous year's goals. If we take a look at the bottom line in their net income, they've been profitable over the past 5 years as well. And each and every year, they post better earnings than the last, which is great to see. So in this industry, there are a lot of high costs, still a lot of research and development and a lot of innovation cost, but to see a company that is kind of providing an essential service within solar, the storage of that power, growing revenue and net income each and every year is a nice sign. If we take a look at Yahoo Finance, it is ranked as a 1.7, which is considered a buy, and there's an average price target for the stock at around $250 a share. Currently be trading at $222, there is a lot of potential upside movement for this share price. Moving on, the second solar stock we're going to take a look at today is Jinko Solar, ticker JKS. Currently trades at over $64 a share. They are up a massive 300% this year, but as of late, they are on a pullback and trading towards the center on the 52-week range. They're trading at a forward PE of 16.3 with a market cap of $2.72 billion. If we take a look at their company and their About Me page, they are one of the largest and most innovative solar module manufacturers in the world. They distribute their products across the globe and operate within North America, South America, Europe, and Asia, and are very nicely vertically integrated for all of their products throughout their value chain. This company has production facilities in 9 different places across the globe, and 14 overseas subsidiaries in Asia, South America, and across Europe. If we take a look at their income statement, total revenue is trending upwards over a longer term span, and over the past 5 years, you can see a nice overall upward movement for their total revenue numbers. In the past 12 months, they've brought in $4.8 billion of total revenue, and if we take a look at their bottom line, they are profitable, bringing in $188 million of net income over the past 12 months. with some fluctuations over the longer term span, but they have continued to grow in total net income over the past 4 years. If we take a quick peek at their balance sheet, they have a total current ratio just above 1 right now, with around 4.57 billion of total current assets and around 4.4 billion of total current liabilities. But their overall ratio is in a stronger position, over $7 billion of total assets compared to only $5 billion of total liabilities. And total equity on this company has been growing continuously year over year, which is good to see. Tesla is the third stock on our list today. Currently trading at $415 a share, they are up a massive 500% this year and have a market cap of $388 billion. So we all know Tesla doesn't really get called for their solar power just yet, and of course they are the market leader in electric vehicles, and that's where all the hype comes in. But Tesla Solar and their solar roof is a product that I believe is going to strongly grow over the next 5-10 plus years. They have a very nice, sleek, and modern design. They blend in beautifully on almost any home style, and they're extremely durable. And I believe as the adaptation into solar continues, this is going to be a massive trend for the company that will expand rapidly. Once they can kind of distribute this across the entire North America, South America, and Europe, I believe this is going to be a huge growth factor for Tesla. This is because solar panels on a roof right now are ugly. The design of them, the bulkiness, very ugly, not eye-pleasing, and that is one of the reasons that really stops individuals who even have the funds and can afford solar. That kind of prevents them because it damages the eye appeal and the market value of their house from the perspective of beauty of design. But solar roofs and Tesla's products and their shingles with built-in solar panels will absolutely solve that problem, and they look fantastic. So you can power your home with some beautiful solar power shingles, and if you take a look, you can barely even see the solar cells within the shingles, and they are extremely durable. If you take a look at traditional roofing tiles compared to Tesla Solar, you can see it has taken the test and it has surpassed its competition. So very interesting to see what Tesla will do moving forward with this product, but I think this could really be a huge revenue and income driver for the company once solar becomes more of a mainstream activity and once this brand continues to grow. Solar stock number 4 is ticker FSLR, First Solar. Currently trades at over $82 a share, up only 55% this year. Market cap around $8 billion on this company with a forward PE of 22.49. If we take a look, total revenue has actually been somewhat flat over the past few years with a slight decline, so not the best growth of total revenue from this company, but they remain profitable. Over the past year, they brought in $223 million of net income, but once again, over the past few years, a lot of fluctuation with this net income number. So I put this near the end of the video only because there are some better alternatives we have already seen that are actually growing revenue and growing net income each and every year. But analysts are still bullish on this company and predicted to grow at the rate of over 25% averaged per year over the next 5 years. So a very high growth rate expected from First Solar moving forward. Stock number 5 is ticker CSIQ, which is called Canadian Solar. $40 a share right now, up 130% over the past 12 months with a $2.3 billion market cap. 16.6 forward PE on this company, and over the past month, they have been trading kind of flat. If we take a look at their income statement, you can see here total revenue, slightly upward trend as of late, but overall flat over the past 2 years at around $3.2 billion of revenue. So you can see here some upward trend in total revenue, but a little bit of fluctuation as of late. If we take a look at net income as well, they've been profitable each of the past 5-6 years, bringing in $257 million of net income over the past 12 months. So overall, another company where they don't have the best revenue growth over the past few years, but they're still profitable, still bringing in around $250 million of net income over the past 12 months. So that is a good sign, but I believe you got to look at these companies with the future potential. You can't really look at them at the historical performance because the sector is only expected to grow moving forward. And analysts are expecting around 20% annual growth over the next 5 years from Canadian Solar. The final ticker we're going to talk about today is ticker TAN, which is TAN, Invesco Solar Portfolio ETF, currently trading at $75 per share. If you have been following me for a long period of time, you know I am a big fan of ETFs. I love low-cost ETFs. I really do love companies that continue to grow year over year, and I love picking an ETF that holds a basket of solid companies within it. That just kind of alleviates the pressure of following along with a bunch of different companies throughout the year, reading all these different income statements, balance sheets, and trying to determine which ones are going to outperform the other. Getting a nice balance, a nice ETF, or a basket of companies within a specific industry or sector that you were bullish on might be a nice alternative. This is up 156% this year. And if we take a look at their diversification within this ETF, it is of course a majority within tech and some utilities. It is actually diversified nicely across the globe. 45% within the United States, China makes up around 25%, Germany, Spain, and Norway round out the top 5. If we take a look, kind of made up of majority of mid-cap growth stocks, which is all the stocks we took a look at today, the companies that are only worth a few $1 billion by market cap. And if we take a look at their top holdings, Enphase Energy, SolarEdge, Solar Holdings, First Solar, which we mentioned today, Jinko Solar, another company we mentioned today, Canadian Solar rounds out the top 10, another stock we went through today. So if you want to get into solar, but you don't want to pick an individual company because you don't want the risk, going with a solar ETF that holds a variety of companies in the mid-cap and large-cap space from various sectors of the market and of course globally diversified might be a great addition for your portfolio. So we went over 6 different companies within the solar space. They've all seen some massive run-up as of late, but they are expected to continue to grow moving forward as the overall economy shifts towards more green, clean energy. Thank you for watching. Please hit that like button and subscribe. See you in tomorrow's video.